Hi everyone, it's Jen from McLane Fitness, and today I have a vacation workout that you can do. I mean, you don't have to do it while you're on vacation, but it will only involve bands and an elevation. The elevation is not necessary. Bands will make this workout more effective. Unless you have dumbbells, you're more than welcome to use dumbbells. This will be PHAT format, which is peripheral heart action training, which means that we're gonna alternate between upper and lower bodies moves. So I do have gloves on just to make it easier to hold these bands. I have 4 different resistance bands. I have a super heavy one that I'm not gonna really use much, I think maybe for 1 or 2 exercises. Then I have a somewhat heavy, not super heavy, blue band, then green is medium, and then I have a red one that's is a lot lighter, which I will use mainly, I think, green and red. So get yourself ready. We will have a nice little 4-minute Tabata warm up. And let's begin. Okay, so our warm-up is going to be Tabata style, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 2 exercises that will alternate using a band. I'm going to use actually my lightest band for this entire warm-up. We're gonna do a squat with a rotation. So with my band, feet in the band, make sure it's usually in the arch, that's the best place to put it. And you're gonna squat, and then I'm gonna have you rotate to one side. So squat, and then do a little rotation. Second exercise, you're going to do a core rotation with the lat pull down. So you're gonna hold the band like this, and you will go to the side, working the obliques, and then lat pull down. We'll alternate front to back on that one. All right, so follow my lead. We're gonna start in 10 seconds with that squat. So we'll always start with legs, and then go to upper. All right, so holding that, just creating some resistance, nothing crazy. So you're gonna squat, and then rotate to one side. So warming up your core too. And you can make it more fluid, where you go right into that rotation. Right, stepping out. I'm gonna hold both. You don't have to. Another way to make it easier is just hold one side. So arms up, rotate or twist to one side, and then I'm gonna bring it down to the front, so like a lat pull down. Other side, opening up the core. And I'll do behind. You don't have to, if that bothers your shoulders, don't do that. If it hurts, don't do it. Bring it down to your chest. Back to our squats. So use that time to carefully step in. Create resistance if you want, the wider your stance. But it is the warm up. Okay. Squatting down and rotating up. Get deep. So if you're flying somewhere, this will be a great workout to do if there's no gym or you're staying, and you can grab those bands. All right, back to that rotation, obliques. Bring it up overhead, go to the side, to the front, working those back muscles. Focus. It's best to focus on the muscles that you're using and to breathe. All right, back to legs, halfway there. So soft elbow. But get a nice twist. 5 seconds. All right, core rotation, and then we're gonna have a nice superset coming up. Here we go. Twist. Bring it down, squeeze in those back muscles. Your lats should be feeling it. So with that training, what we know is that your leg muscles are big, so when you do a lower body exercise, you'll get your heart rate up. And we begin, and the upper body will allow that heart rate to come down. So it's a good way of training your heart, but getting strength involved too. So you're not, and no jumping, at least not in this workout. Bring it out to the corner. Last time with these. right, relax. Pull downs. I like that training. Here we go. To the side. And pull down. We have good mornings for our first set. Just 3 rounds. This will go quick. With a curl and press. I will use this band that I have in my hands for the curl and press. I'm going to go with my heavy red for the good mornings. My legs are big muscle. Well, wish they were bigger, but bigger in general for everyone. All right, so this is not timed. 2 exercises back to back. And we're just 3 times through. This will go super, super quick. We're going to start with the good mornings. So you're going to put the band down, feet in. You're going to bend over. Since this is heavy, okay, be careful. Make sure it's in a nice position that's comfortable. Okay, we have 12 reps. You're going to stick your butt back and hinge. 1. This is a really heavy band, so you don't have to go this heavy. 2. The nice thing about bands is the resistance changes throughout that range of motion, so your muscles are feeling it. The concentric and eccentric movements will feel different. That was 5. 6, keep that core tight. 7. We had 12 reps, so we are going down in reps. 4 more. By 2. And you can always change the bands if it gets too hard or too easy. I have 2 more. And 1, carefully lower and pull that band off. I'm going to go to my lighter red one, the one I started with. I might eventually go to my green. I'll put 2 feet in. So curling with a press for 12. More of a hammer curl. So 1, so it's more like a front press too. 2, 3, core tight. 4, targeting mainly anterior of the deltoids. That was 5. I hope I didn't overcount. 6 more. 7, when I start talking, I lose count. 8, 4 more. 9, and you can always change your resistance just by moving your feet. 10, 11, squeeze it, and 12. All right, good mornings for 10. I'm going to carefully lower and place that band somewhere that's not uncomfortable. 10 reps. 1. You can always spread out your feet too, make it harder too. Create more resistance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, you only have 10 this time. 8, 9, and 10. Slowly lower. I'm going to stick to the red for this round. And maybe by the 3rd round, I'll do the green. We'll see. Here we go. Curl. Remember, you can move right into these exercises because lower is resting while the upper is working. This is 3. I'm already getting sweaty. It's really hot today. 4, 5 more. I'm going to move my feet out just a little bit. 6, 7, 8. Try not to have those elbows flare out. This is the last one. All right, we just have 8 reps. I am going to switch. I'm going to try and do my green the next round. 8 reps, but good mornings. 1, 2, 3, flat back, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Probably only see this band for one more exercise, and we'll go to green. Now, if it gets too heavy, I can pull out a leg. I'll keep them close. We only have 8 reps. That's one, see, it is hard. 2, 3, 4, 5, this one elbow. So I'm going to put one foot out to finish it up. 6, 7, last one. Then we go 5 by 5. 8. You can see my left is a little weak. All right, with this set, I'm actually going to use my green for the entire set. We have 4 moves, 5 reps, 5 times. So we'll move quickly through this. We're going to do a series of exercises, 5 reps. I'm going to start with bent rows. So I'm actually going to have the band folded like this under my feet, and I'm going to row, holding the handles like this, squeezing my back. Then I'm going to spread my feet out just a little bit and do RDLs for 5. So that deadlift, remaining deadlift, and then you're going to let go the top part of the band, and we're going to do upright rows. You can always create greater resistance if you need to. 5 of them. We'll do a little wide, and then we're going to do reverse lunges. So we're going to go back to how we started, and I'm going to hold it, and I'm just going to reverse lunge, feet together on each side. Okay. I'll show you from this view for the first round. I'll mix it up so you can see. Starting with 5, stepping evenly, flat back. Hold your handles, 5 reps. 1, squeeze it. 2, 3, 4. You can always spread your feet out to make it harder. 5. All right, come up, my deadlifts. 1. I'm definitely happy to have gloves on. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower, pull that band, just one part of it. Upright row, we're going to do wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the loop. Step. Get good resistance. You don't have to hold it at the top. 1, 5 on each side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other foot. Try and move in and out quickly if you can. You can get breaks after each round. 2, press up with that heel. 3, 4, and 5. All right, quick break. Back to the rows. Set it up. I think I needed a wider stance. 5 reps, flat back. Look out, not down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 deadlifts. We can go right into them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release part of that band for upright rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, reverse lunges. Double it up. I'm going to grab low. 5, and then I'll face you. 1. So when you're pulling up, it's getting harder pulling the band up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other leg. Keep the same resistance. So don't let go until you're done the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, round 3. I'll face you for the bent rows. Wider stance if you can. And hold flat back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. RDLs. 1. So kind of like that hex or suitcase deadlift. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Upright row. Just grab one side. 1. It's like a complex. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse. I feel like hopefully you're playing music or something while you're listening. 1, 2, 3. I'm always trying to grab it lower and challenging myself. 4, and 5. Switch sides. Deep lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wait, 2 more rounds. Round 4, here we go. Rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. RDLs. 1. Core tight to protect the back. 2. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 4, and 5. Upright rows. 1. I'm breathing. 2. I didn't know what to expect in this workout, okay? I think it's getting the job done so far. I wasn't so sure. I like bands, but I'm usually doing bands with weights. But you can definitely make it work with just bands. And it changes things up. It confuses your muscles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have one more round after this. Everything else is pretty much timed. We have one more superset, but that's it. And superset, I mean like rep superset. 4, and 5. One more round. I'll face this way. Bent rows. 1. Squeezing those rhomboids right between the shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Up for 5. 1. Nice hinging but straight back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Upright row. 1, 2. Work those chops. 3, 4, and 5. Reverse lunges. Start at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch sides. Be careful when you switch. 1. We have a hip pyramid coming up. 2, 3, and 4, and 5. I'm sweating. All right. So hip pyramid is 6 minutes. So we have a push-up, alternating a push-up with a kneeling fly. I'm going to use my red. So you're going to put that band around, loop it, loop your thumbs in, and that's how you're going to do your push-up. And then you're going to come up from your push-up kneeling, and I want you to do a fly. So come down, push up, and then fly. We're going to alternate that with just front squats with an outer thigh. So I'm going to use my green band for that. I'm going to hold the band in the front here, okay? So, or maybe you can do it like this. I'm just going to come down, and using that resistance from the band, you're going to abduct, and we'll alternate the abduction. This is a 6-minute set. The timer will go up, and then it will come down. So you'll start with 20 seconds of the push-ups, going all the way to 50, I'm sorry. 15 would be going down. All right, so hands in, get those thumbs in, knees or toes for your push-up. So push-up, drop your knees down, and then fly it out. Make it look graceful. Make sure that's nearby. I'm grabbing a heavier band. We'll leave the green. We'll probably need to do green or blue. We'll see how this works. Load it up. I'm going to squat. And then outer thigh. Outer thigh would be tricky, maybe with the blue. Especially when it gets longer. Deep squats. And there's a fly, like hovering around me. All right, 5 seconds. And release. Have that nearby. Grab the band. Thumbs in. Push up. And fly. You can do a wider push up if you want to feel more resistance on that band. You can jump back or step back. So jump back if you want. So we're gonna just 7 seconds. Have that nearby, it's easy. Stepping in. Front load. Really work that outer thigh on that abduction. This feels kind of nice. And keep that core tight and sit back into your glutes. 30 seconds. I'm feeling arms too. Holding that band. Like shoulders, really. Probably because there's push-ups. We have a long round of push-ups coming up. Ooh, shoulders. This is like a shoulder burn for some reason. Alright, push up. I mean, obviously your shoulders are involved, both of these exercises. And then they're in isolation, holding that band. Nice chest fly if you can. long round, about halfway there. Notice that resistance changes. I lose a little bit of slack. That's all right. I'm feeling it. 8 seconds. All right. Make that switch. Breathe. Front load. Bring it up. Best to do this with shoes on. I don't recommend barefoot. We have one more time through after this. One more time through. Shoulders. All right. Last round, 30 seconds. Push up. Just be careful getting in and out. There's no rush. If you miss a second, it's not a big deal. It's not going to hurt anything. Especially if you're feeling the fire like I am already. 8 seconds. All right. 20 seconds of squats to finish the pyramid. Then we have a HIIT set. Breathe, you're almost done. All right, gently pull that up, shake off your shoulders. Like I said, we have a HIIT set, and this is 4 exercises, lower, upper, shocker. We're gonna be on the ground though for this entire set. And I'm gonna stick to my blue actually for this round. We have glute raises. So I quickly wanna show you how to get things in and out, just so you can move very fluid in and out of these exercises. We will be doing this 3 times. 40 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. This is a 10-minute set. So when you're doing your glute raises, your feet are gonna loop into the band, like so, okay? And then you're gonna bring that band over your hips like this, and then you're gonna be doing glute raises, right? Then you're gonna release, and then you're going to do seated rows. So then you're gonna wrap it around, and you're gonna do seated rows. Okay, but then you're gonna have to go back into that glute position because you're gonna do hamstring walkouts. So feet will go back in, and you're gonna raise and just walk out as best you can. Now with blue, it's really gonna be hard for me, so I'll try my best. And then your last exercise is that I'm just gonna grab actually one end, and I'm gonna do curls. So I'll just hold the weight, and I'll do a little bit of hammer curls. My knees are dirty already. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna get my timer ready. 40 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. In 10 seconds, that will give you enough time to set up. Take your band, loop it, put your feet in it. All right, you're gonna stretch all the way back with your feet bent and just do glute raises for 40 seconds. All righty? So I am putting my hands here just to prevent it from hurting. It doesn't really hurt actually, but I do want to create good resistance and not move all over the place. So squeeze up high and lower, and then we have bent rows, and then we're gonna have to get back into this position for hamstring walkouts, okay? So use that 10 seconds. Like I said, if you feel that you're wasting time, just, try to take your time switching in and out of these positions. You have 5 seconds. All right, so I'm just gonna bring my feet up. Oh, help myself roll. Grab, wrap, and I'm gonna grab by the handles for your bent rows. So I know that we did rows, or these are seated rows. So We did bent. Now we're doing seated. You can even do a little movement with your hands. Change the, like do it under, over, switch it up. We do have 3 rounds. Core tight, and focus on that squeeze. 10 seconds. Three seconds, squeeze it. All right, so looping it back around my feet. Tighten it, put it over your hips, and we're gonna raise your glutes, and you're just gonna walk your feet out as far as you can. Hold it, and then bring it back. So dig those heels. Change also the lead. Oh, really feel it. So this glue is heavy on the hamstrings. Take your time. Hopefully I don't look weird. I'm feeling it though. All right, use those heels on the hamstrings to control it, okay? So that band's trying to pull your body back. You don't want to do that. If you don't like the way the band feels on this one, just do no band. We're doing hammer curls next. All right, release. Come on up. I'm going to tighten the band. I'll just redo it because this is a simple one. You just bring it around like this, and I'm going to do more of a hammer style. And then those glute raises got to go back to them. You can lean a little bit on here if you want. I guess you can even lay all the way down if you want. So this is kind of making it like an incline a little bit. 12 seconds, glute raises. We're almost done with round 1. 4, 3. All right, loop it. Okay, and put the loops around your feet. I'm already feel like I'm not doing a good job here. Okay, bring it back. Glute raises. You could always just use like a circle, like the circle loops for those 2 exercises and stick to the long band for the rows and the curls. Whatever makes it easier for you to get in and out. If you find this awkward, uncomfortable, not worth it. Okay, if you're not enjoying it. Rows are next. Try and get high. You want your knees to your, ribs to be somewhat of a straight line. All right. Take it off. Wrap it around evenly. All right. Flat back. Squeeze. Release. Don't lose resistance and don't have slack in the band. We do have more HIIT set later, and that is actually 50-10, 2 times through. So 8 minutes as opposed to this 10-minute one. 12 seconds, we have hamstring walkouts when you're done. Last 5. All right, once again, double it. Put it around your shoes. Bring it in. Raise your glutes and walk it out. Try and keep those glutes up high and tight. Maybe move it a little bit. I'm hitting some sort of weight. All right, stretch it out. Hold. Maybe feel your shins and your calves in isolation. Dig it. Breathe. Hammer curls are next. All right, release. Oh, I can't see the switch out of this one. It's like so simple. All right, curl it. like, this is like the theme of my life. Every time I want to record something, there's some sort of activity. There's like a garbage truck. You can't complain, my mom needs it. 20 seconds. Glute raises. Glute bit. Bring it on back. Last time. And then we have another superset. 2 exercises. Press that band out. We have one more move. It's hip set. Oh, feel this. Squeeze the hamstrings and the glutes. All right. Hammer curls. Hammer curls. Get a good position, lean back. I'm sorry about that noise. I don't know, they might come back, I don't know. Need better resistance here, 30 seconds. So like I said, we have a superset. This is 2 exercises. We're gonna do a static lunge, 12 reps, 10 and 8, along with a press. So I'm gonna go lighter. I'm not gonna use the same weight or band. I'll use, I think I'm going to use the blue for the static, and then for the press, I'm probably going to go with red or green. My shoulders are toast right now. All right, we're done with that. So like I said, lighter bands, I will start with the blue. So with our static, what you're going to do is you're going to actually loop. You're going to put the band under the foot, and then you're going to wrap this around your shoulder. So hands are free. You're going to come up and down. If you want, you can even create more resistance by holding. And actually, you know what? I'm thinking I might even try the red. Let's try the red because it's not that tight. So same movement. We'll do left and right, and then we're going to grab the band. You're going to put one hand or one foot in, just one, and then you're just going to do a shoulder. I want you to do a little bit of a, so kind of like down and up. All right. We'll do each side as well. So both red bands I'll be using. I just changed my mind. 12 reps. So down, wrap it around your shoulder, okay? And you're gonna put that one foot back, balance for core, or core for balance. 1, 2, Obviously, you're going to feel it harder at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press on that heel. Press it down. 10, 11, and 12. All right, changing sides. 7 in. And you have to lower yourself to get that band around your shoulder. 1, 2, we're tight. 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 7, really squeeze it. 8, 9, 10, 2 more. And then the legs will get a break. And 12. All right, slowly release. Presses. 1 foot in. I'll start with my right since I started with my right foot. Around the thumb. And you're just going to press 1. Little bend, 2, 3. I might change to the green at some point. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Doing a little bit of knee bend. I don't know why. Feels okay though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Trying to get more range, I guess. 12. All right. We're into our 10 rep round. Back to the static. Right foot stepping in, lowering, wrapping around your shoulder. All right. And I'm going to actually use this for guidance. 1 foot back. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3. I'm not locking when I come up. 4, 5. Think of the muscles. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, slowly release and switch. Lower and wrap. 1 foot back. Make sure you have good balance before you start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to our shoulders. I do have a core finisher for you, 10 reps. I'm gonna stick it to my right. I'll probably do my green last round. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting a little core here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 8 reps to finish. this superset, and then we have another HIIT set. So last HIIT set for upper and lower, and then your abs will be next. All right, static lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, carefully switch. Hopefully you feel your whole body working and it's getting fatigued. 8 reps. 1 foot back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we are almost done. We will see this red band for some step-ups. Here we go. 1. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to use green. I'm going to use green. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. So the next round, I'm going to be using different bands for all 4 exercises. So it might be a little tricky. We'll see. 1, since it's HIIT. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so I will be using my red, my blue, and my green. So I won't be using my light red. I'll move that out of the way. I'm only going to use my red for the leg step-ups. So we got leg extension. So I'm going to use my blue for that. Remember, this is 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So pick weights for reps that or bands that aren't too heavy or just heavy that you can do 50 seconds. I'm going to hold it, I'll wrap it around my knees, have it in my hands, and then lower to bear. And if I want, I can elevate my feet to make it harder. All right, and then you're going to dip your legs or knees down. I've done these a lot. I like these. It's a good way to get the quads, and you're just going to press up. So coming down deep, and then pressing and squeezing. Then you're going to come up, and you're not going to do this again. You're going to grab your green, and you're going to do overhead tricep extension. So I'm going to step 1 foot on the band, okay? I'm going to step the other foot in, bring the band overhead, and then do controlled tricep extensions, okay? Working the triceps. Then you have to slowly lower. You don't want to snap it out, okay? So I'll keep that here, and then the last exercise is a step up. We're just going to do 1 leg each round. So put the band on your elevation, step on it, wrap it around your shoulder, okay? And then you're going to step up and down. Okay, so I'll start with my right first round. Last exercise is just band pull, so you're going to grab your green band, and you can do one side if you want. I think I'm just going to do one since it's 50 seconds, and just pull it back and forward, work in the back again. All right, so this is 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So hopefully you can get in and out of these exercises quickly. Have your bands ready, starting with my blue band for my extension. So I'm going to grab it, I'm going to step in it, wrap it around, get down into my bear, feet up, and drop the knees and press up. All right, so you have 50 seconds, so not a big deal. I know I think I lost like a second or two, but I don't care. Lower, and then press up. Keep that core tight. And your head, you can come into a V, so you never want to, you want your head just to kind of follow the body. You should be feeling your quads, which I'm feeling halfway there. Everything twice, okay. I'll grab the green. To do this tricep extension, I'm going to need time to set that up, so keep that in mind, but take your time. 15 seconds, I'm already doing this. Woo! I think your quads just feel because it's elevated off the ground as well. pressing down and stepping out. I want to keep it wide. Grab the band, foot in, other footsteps. Overhead, okay? And bringing it down with control and pressing up. Okay, try your best to not flare the elbows, okay? Control. Whew. And focus and keep that core tight. Feeling these out already. There is another way that you can hold it, so I'm holding with the hands flat. Next time we can try and grab it so our hands are vertical. We're more horizontal right now. So 20 seconds, grabbing my red band for the leg press. I'm going to do the right side first. 12 seconds. Last 5. All right, I want you to lower your arms, still feel that resistance and bring it around. And have that ready? My red's ready. I'm gonna step on it and I'm gonna wrap it around my shoulder. And I'm gonna step up. So you might have a little bit of slack. That's all right. When you get up, you're gonna feel that resistance. Press up with that heel. You can always just do front lunges if you don't have a chair or an elevation or a bench or something to step onto. Or just have a higher elevation and no band. 20 seconds. And we go back. I'm sorry, we're going to do band pulls. Finish the first round. Lower. I'm going to keep that out. I'm ready to go. Because setting up for this is a piece of cake. I'm going to grab one side first to see how that works. And just pull back. Bring it forward. Change it if you need to. 40 seconds. And then 4 more minutes of this hit. And then abs, if you want. If you have time, you can add the abs or not. We are using the band for them. 4 moves for the abs. 15 seconds, gonna go back to my leg extension. So I'm gonna have that blue band ready. I'm gonna step in. Grab it with my hands, wrap it around my knees. Bringing it back, stepping in, coming down, hands are going to hold it down. Use those feet and extend and lower. This is the last time of this. Thirty seconds. $20 seconds. Oh, feeling the fire. $10 seconds. 5 seconds. Come down. Oh, grabbing my green for the triceps. Stepping in. Stepping the other foot in. Overhead. I'm going to grab it different. Ugh. And press up this way. Alright, that was awkward. Press it up. Ooh, feeling this one. Leg press on my left is next. $15 seconds. I think that red band might have been better for this one. I'm feeling it. 5 seconds. All right, slowly lower. Bring it around, keep it right for that leg press. I'm gonna step my left on here, wrap it on my shoulder. 2 minutes. Make sure your band is grounded. Keep that core tight. Press that step away from you. Finish strong. We just have those band pulls. Slowly lower. We don't need this anymore either. Band pulls, single band. That works fine for me. I'm not ready to double up. So if you have a lighter band for those step-ups, you can actually wrap the band around your foot and grab the handles. Okay, that's another way of doing it. My whole body feels work. It's amazing that you can get a nice full body workout with your bands. 22 seconds. And then we just have abs if you want. Otherwise, it's under an hour for your lower and upper body. 10 seconds. Feeling that posterior, right? All right, so I think I'm going to use my green for this band that's coming up for the abs. So if you want to continue, feel free to stick around for the abs. We have 4 moves that we're going to do. 3 times 3, this will be an 8-minute ab set. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. Otherwise, you can get done in under an hour. So I'm going to hit pause real quick and get myself ready. So I have my green band ready, and I'm going to show you the 4 moves. So the first one is going to be a Russian twist. So I'm going to pull the band around both feet and just grab low, but hold under, okay? And I'm just going to twist side to side, okay? I'm going to keep my feet grounded for this one. Then I'm going to lay down and do a leg drop. So once again, I'm going to hold the band, create some resistance, and my legs are just going to drop. And you can raise your head off the ground. You're just going to drop and raise. All right, then we're going to come up. I'm going to hold, and I'm just going to do crunches. But I'm actually going to feel more resistance when I come down. All right, and then the last move, you have to do a little bit of a setup. So you're going to grab your band off. You're going to wrap it around like you did with your push-ups. Loop your fingers in, and you're just going to cross punch. Okay? All right, that's it. 4 moves, 3 times, 30 seconds on. We're starting in 10 seconds. First 3, you're in the same position the whole time. So band wrapped around. I'm going to hold. I'm going to twist side to side. So trying to create resistance and like really bring that elbow back, kind of like you're rowing a little bit. And you can raise your feet, but it's a little, you might lose the band. It might pop off. So I'm going to keep my feet grounded and just really focus on my abs and kind of bring the band side to side, 8 seconds. Now we're going to do that leg drop, working on the lower abs. I'm going to hold, create resistance, raise the legs, and next I'll hold under hand, and I'm going to ground my elbows, okay? And you're just going to lower and raise. I'm not going to come all the way up. I'm going to keep it in resistance. And if you want, like I said, you can raise your head. In a way, the band kind of helps a little bit. Your arms are going to feel this as well because they're in isolation. 3 seconds, we have those crunches. So you're going to bend your legs like so. I'm going to grab tight, feet in 90 degrees, and you're just going to come up in that crunch and then come back. But don't lose the grip because that's going to create the resistance. Really think of those abs. those cross punches are next. 10 seconds. 3. All right, slowly come on. Release. Wrap it around under your arms, okay? And put your thumbs in. Then you're gonna lean back a little bit. And you're just gonna cross, like punch. But try and get a nice rotation. And if you want, you can even raise your feet for this one. Make it a little bit harder. Seconds. We're going back to the Russian twist. So band on one side around the arches of your feet. And then I'm going to hold underhand. Feet are grounded. And you're just going to, like I said, it's almost like, I should call them like, it's more like a rowing movement, but side to side. Like elbows coming back. Seconds. 3 seconds. Leg drops. Our next. All right. So grab and raise. I'm once again grabbing underhand so I can grab my arms. And you're going to lower and raise. Okay. We're almost halfway there. After this move, we'll be halfway there. I'm going to raise my head up to create a little more resistance. These are slow and controlled movements. I don't want you to cheat it and swing and fight that gravity. Remember, we have crunches next. So these are really, really easy to get in and out of. So I'm going to grab a little bit lower. Feet 90 degrees. We're going in 3. Hold your arms up and crunch and come all the way down. So you should really feel the resistance when you're coming down. So it's almost like we're doing, the work is harder going down. It's usually it's going up. That's hard. I hear someone whistling outside. Whenever I hear whistling, I always think it's my son. Like, I can tell he's around if there's whistling. All right, cross body punches. So if he's home, I don't know, maybe it's not him. All right, round the back. Cross punches, we'll find it in a second. All right, punch, punch. It's not a bird. Cross punches, we have one more round after this. Oh my God, it is you? Oh my God. I'm recording just so you know, but it's okay. I heard you whistling from really far away. 3 seconds, 2, 1. My son's here from school, so that was hilarious. All right, we're back to Russian twist. This is the last time through. This is so funny. All right, we know our kids so well, don't we? Okay, so twist it around. He likes to whistle a lot. Twisting, bringing your elbow around, focus on your abs, obliques. 8 seconds. We are so close. 5, 4, 3. All right, leg drops. This is a nice little cool down, don't you think? All right, grabbing underhand, and you're going to slowly lower. Actually, no, I think I was grabbing it. I am changing it up, aren't I? Overhand. You do what works for you. Lower. I'm not bringing it all the way up. Trying to use my lower abs as I raise it. 10 seconds. We got those crunches. 3 seconds. All right, bring it in for 90 degrees. I'm going to grab a little bit down. quick rest. Setting it up. All the way down and up. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. All right, cross punches to finish this full body fat vacation banded workout. All right, let it freeze them if you want. And you're just gonna punch. Feel strong. Use those muscles, 20 seconds. Seconds. Last 5. Oh, relax. Remove the band. Come on up. And if you want, you can do a nice stretch with the band. You know, kind of get some stretching action going. I hope you enjoyed this fat banded vacation workout. Let me know what you think. I'll try and get more going. Maybe do a leg. I do have a leg banded end kettlebell one. So hope you enjoy this. I hope you feel worked. It's not like crazy cardio, but it definitely will get the job done, especially when you're on vacation. So stretch, recover, drink lots of water, get your sunshine, and I'll see you next time. Bye.